Hello guys, this is me Essence again, and I said I was here in my next video. See, I did a video on why I love Kristen, and now I'm gonna do a video on why I love Robert Pattinson. Oh my god! First off, let me say he's extremely hot. Just woo, that boy. Or should I say man, because he is a man. Birthday, May 13th, 26. Yeah. He is amazingly hot. I know, I keep like saying he's going to be my future husband, which I know is not true because like I'm 14. I'm turning 15 next year. Next month. My birthday's in April. Like Kristen, which is a big score, but I mean it's 24th. So Christmas is the 9th, so whatever. But I mean, like, I know he's 26, so I mean, I can't be with him. But I mean, I can have a crush, right? I can dream crush. But I mean, he's just, oh my god, he's just so hot. First, number one, he's British, which I think like, Latin, British boys, Australian boys, what else? Yeah, I think that's it. I think are the most extremely hottest boys ever. I mean, American boys, they're average. Okay, I don't care. They're just American. I'm American too. But I mean, like, their accents are that would draw you in. His British. When I first found out he was British, it was, oh my god. But I mean, I don't know when I first found out he was British. I think it was when I was watching Harry Potter, when he was Cedric Diggory. I think that's when I first saw him, when he was in the Harry Potter movie, The Fire of Goblin, Goblin of Fire, I think that's one of the movies, which I was in love with the Harry Potter movies back then. I think it came out in 2005. I mean, I don't really know, but I saw him as Cedric. He was so cute and adorable. I was like, who is that guy? I didn't even know who he was. And I was watching behind the scenes clips of Harry Potter. I was like, oh my god, his laugh is so adorable. And then when I first heard him, but I thought, because I know Harry Potter movies were like, is basically set in England, like with the British accent and stuff. But the Harry Potter movies are. I mean, but some people can fake a British accent. I mean, not all people are great at it. But I thought he was just faking it because he doesn't look British to me. I don't know what British looks like to me. I mean, sorry, I said that. But then when I saw his off-screen interviews with the Harry Potter, I was like, oh my god, he's actually British. He sounds so hot. Oh my god. And then he came to America in the Twilight movies. And then Oprah, they was on an Oprah show, 2010, for promoting Eclipse. And she was like, every time Robert opened his mouth, it's like a British accent comes out. I was like, I know. His accent is just so dreamy. His hair, oh my god. His hair was what got me obsessed with him too. That's the only thing. That's not the only thing though, but that's one of the main things. Oh my god, I love when he did that with his hair, and when he smiles and he's shy. He like, oh my god, this is so adorable. And then I can go on and on about Rob, to be honest. And then he shaved his head. But I'm not gonna get on that subject. But I mean, he's still hot to me. But he shaved his head, which I really love his hair. But I mean, he still looks hot, so I'm not gonna judge on that. And then his style. Oh my, I love his style for some reason. I love that how, I guess, Robert Kristen at the Marc Jacobs exhibition wasn't too long ago. I think it was last month. It was in Paris because Kristen was doing she was in Paris for the fashion show thing. And they went to his Marc Jacobs thing, and I love how he was like rocking the baseball cap, which I thought was really cool. He said he really doesn't care. He's gonna wear a baseball cap, which I really liked about him. Yeah, I love him in all the Twilight movies. I think Edward Cullen. I am such a Team Edward, but I mean, like, I don't understand the team. I don't really understand the Team Edward and Team Jacob thing because there's no Team Jacob. It's always been Edward, so there's really no Team Jacob. But when people say they're Team Jacob, I was like, there's no Team Jacob. So what are you talking about? She always chose Edward. She always been with Edward, so I don't know no reason to be a Team Jacob, you know. And Jacob in the books, he's a jerk, and he's just, ew, I hate him. In the movies, I hate him too. In Eclipse, he was so desperate. Oh my god, you should pick me because I love you, Bella. Forget him. That was so desperate. Whatever. I really don't like Jacob. Don't get me started on Jacob for real. Or I would really do a Jacob rant. Really, I would. But I'm not gonna do that. But I mean, I was always Team Edward from day one. I think Team Edward. Edward, he's just so. He's like a girl's dream. I mean, like a guy who's protective of you. A guy who's just down to earth, intelligent, who's smart, who's beautiful, who's handsome. I mean, and just he loves you who you are. I mean, Edward is all those things. I don't know why people don't like Edward. I mean, to be honest, people say that Jacob should be with Bella because if Bella gets turned into a vampire, which is the worst thing. I don't really think Jacob should be with Bella, to be honest. I mean, if I were Bella in that situation, for automatically, I would already choose Edward. Automatically choose Edward without even thinking. Because, I mean, Edward, he's so sweet. He loves you. I mean, yeah, he left in New Moon. But, I mean, he came back because he realized he loved her. Lots of people don't get it. People, see, my friend Sierra, she switched. She was Team Edward in the first movie. And then, like, the second movie, she started to be Team Jacob. Not because she left. Not because he left, because she read the book, so she knew why he left, and she knew he was coming back. But, I mean, that's not why she switched. She switched because Jacob, oh my god, automatically got a freaking 6-pack. Oh my god, look at Jacob's 6-pack. That's the only thing that made Team Jacob fans go crazy. Like, seriously, in every, like, single Twilight convention with Rob, Kristen, and Taylor, there'll always be a comment about Taylor. Take your shirt off. I mean, that's it. That's dumb. I don't really. Why would you choose a Team Jacob over because his body is hot? His body ain't even all that great for once. Now you want to talk about bodies in the series? You need to check out Kellen Lutz as Emmett because he got a better body than Taylor Lautner, and he's much harder than Taylor Lautner. So people really need to refocus that. He does not have the hottest body in that whole cast. He does not. To be honest. He's not even hotter than Robert Pattinson. He sucks. He's ugly. He's like a monkey to me. His nose is too big. I don't understand. Okay, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, I was talking about I'm sorry. About Rob. Oh my god. I just love Rob. His acting is amazing. I saw him in Remember Me. And then in Vanity Fair where he was with Reese Witherspoon, which they cut him out in that movie, which really made me upset. But then he got them back at the at the 2011 18 movie where they presented the Generation Award for Reese Witherspoon. Who's like, I didn't cut you out. That was so funny. I was like, yeah. I know it's kind of weird, but yeah. But overall, I think another thing I think is I think he's extremely funny. Oh, he's just funny. Like, I can come home, have a worst day, but then just look up Robert Kristen videos. And I just look at Rob and Kristen, and they just make me smile because they're just so real. And Rob, he is really funny. He's saying, but think of what he says is, but he doesn't realize what he says is kind of funny sometimes. Like, when people be laughing at what he said, he's like, why are you laughing? But he doesn't realize that he's funny. But, you know. And he's also a great musician. I just love his songs. When he sings, I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait. Because when he talks, it's not anything like to how he sings. He sings so with like a deep voice, and he plays guitar, piano. He's very talented. I really love him. He's very talented. So is Kristen. Kristen's really talented. She can sing too. She basically started singing before she was acting. So yeah. I really like both of them. I think they're just an amazing couple. I am just an obsessed fan with them. So, I am a Robster. I am a Crispy, and I am a Robster, obsessed person. And I'm not afraid to admit those things because I think Rob and Kristen are amazing. And people say, you're too obsessed. I am not obsessed. I mean, I just love them so much. I mean, I don't think you can be too obsessed with us. Well, you can, but I mean, I wouldn't call myself that obsessed. I mean, I just think they're so real, and the realest person in Hollywood to me. You know, I mean, they're just fun loving and funny and just funny to watch, and I don't know. There's something about them that I really love. Both of them. I don't know. And then with Rob, I know I'm just looking at his picture right now, but I'm like, he's like hanging on my bra, like right there. I don't know. He's just so just mind-blowingly funny, handsome, sexy, British guy. Just I could go on and on about this, but I'm not gonna go on about it. But I mean, it's just oh my god, and it really makes me mad when people say he can't act. People obviously don't watch good movies. He can act, and I don't understand why people say he can. And I can't wait for his movies to come out, just like Christmas movies. His movies come out this year are Bellamy, which I'm really mad about. UK got it, and UK almost about to get the DVD for Bellamy, and it hasn't even released here in USA yet. I am so mad at America right now. I don't understand what's going on with us. I want Bellamy, Cosmopolis. I saw the trailer for Cosmopolis, and I was like, oh my god, that movie's going to be intense. I don't know if I'm going to see that movie, so maybe I'll wait till it's online and then I'll watch it myself. My mom probably won't let me watch it, but I'll watch it online. I'll watch that movie. I will watch that movie. And then he's coming out with Breaking Down Part 2. I cannot wait for Breaking Down. I don't know how. And then the trailer tomorrow comes out. No, the trailer, not the official trailer, but the teaser trailer for Breaking Down Part 2 comes out on Monday. I'm so excited. The beyond excitement, to be honest. I just can't wait to see vampire. I mean, we got a teaser trailer. It was like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. I was so mad at that teaser, but I was like, okay, the teaser trailer. But what really scared me the most in that teaser trailer was that when it went to the Twilight Saga Breaking Down Part 2, and then it went to a deer walking, and then she's automatically appeared. I was like, oh snap. She scared me. She was just staring at it like this. She was just about to attack the animal, which was in the book. I'm glad they kept that in the book, because I was wondering where they're gonna cut out the first hunting scene, because in the book it was blood. It's gonna be blood on her shirt and stuff like that. I'm glad they kept in like the clothes in the pictures I saw with the Breaking Down Part 2, because in the book Rob was actually wearing a white shirt. I'm glad they kept it in the book. The movie. I was like, come on, he has to wear a white shirt. She has to get blood on his shirt. I was so happy that they kept that in the book, and I'm in the movie, and I'm beyond excited that they kept the first hunt scene in there too. I was like, oh my god, because she was about to. I can't wait to watch her like attack the deer, which I think is gonna be amazing. Oh my god, I just cannot wait for them. I'm gonna be so beyond excitement. So it's like November is Twilight time. Anybody who's a Twilight fan know November is Twilight time. Anybody who knows that. It's like the time for Twilight movies, and I'm really sad when it ends. I'm gonna be devastated. I'm like, oh no, I won't say I grew up with the series of the movies, but I mean, from a point where actually from 2005, before the movies came out, I was like a fan of the Twilight books. At first, like when I didn't really know about Twilight books. So my friend told me about it and recommended reading it to me, because she knew I'm interested in vampires and stuff and like love stories. So she told me to read it, and I got instantly hooked on the whole series. And then when I heard the movie was coming, I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And I was so glad that they cast Kristen as Bella, and then Robert as Edward. It was such a perfect cast, such amazing performances. I love them all. Yeah, I know, I'm just being excited right now because the teaser trailer comes out on Monday, which I'm so excited for. I guess that's it. This 13-minute video, which is way too long for my standards. So yeah, that's it. So I will make another video about Hunger Games, because I did see the movie, and I wanted to let you guys on my opinion of the movie. So yeah, bye.